Hi folks. Last week I talked about Joanne and her marriage with her husband had issues, had trouble. Today I want to talk about marriages and relationships in general. I don't want to just, isolate marriages, but a lot of people live together. A lot of people are just joined together. First thing you have to do with any kind of relationship, when you first get into a relationship, it's all hot and heavy, sex is great. Well, you know what, that's going to wear off eventually. So what you need to do, you need to get past that. You got to get past the physical, start looking at the emotional part of it. Is this person a good person? Is this person a caregiver? Is this person a good provider? Is this person somebody I want? Okay, I see too many people get into marriages because, he or she's going to be a good provider. He or she's a caregiver. He or she is a good person. And then after 10 or 20 years of marriage, they realize that they really don't like each other. They like that person that maybe as kind of a friend, but not a friend. Being a friend is also important in a relationship. You should be able to talk to each other. It should be mutual, okay? Don't do that. Don't let yourself get into a relationship and don't stay there if it's not good. You have a life to live. Enjoy your life for you, especially if you know that you're never going to be happy. You talk to your partner. Are they happy? You might find that they're not as happy as you thought. All right? If you start to realize that this is not going to work, seek out help. Seek out some professional help if you have to. But, don't talk to friends who have a dog in the fight because they're going to tell you, oh yeah, he's a bum, she's a tramp, whatever. Don't do that, okay? So don't stay in a marriage that's not working for you. Or I don't want to just say marriage, any kind of relationship that's not working for you. I mean, if you have a friend that was a childhood friend, but it's all about them and they're not there for you, that's not really any kind of relationship. Have confidence in yourself because a bad relationship of any sort can start to break down your confidence. And don't let that happen. Keep your confidence, always be confident, always be strong, think of yourself. Life will go on without that other person in your life, and it might be better. And you might find you have a better relationship after the partnership breaks up with that person. Ever think about that? Anyway, the point is, don't stay in a relationship that's not working for you. By the way, don't be selfish. Don't be like, I'm not getting enough. I'm not getting anything out. Try to work it out first. Don't let people influence you. All right? See what can happen. If it can't be worked out, if it's not going to work, then you've got to move on. Because if you stay in a bad relationship, everybody's going to be miserable, including your partner. And if that happens, it's not good. So the point is, folks, get out of that relationship. Don't let that relationship take you and everybody in that relationship with you down. All right? I know you're thinking about, if you have children, you got to think about the kids, and you really should, and I agree with that. You should get them into the right place. But again, if you're sad, if you're unhappy, like I said, everybody suffers. You've got to think hard and strong about what you're going to do. You have to talk to your partner. Say, listen, this isn't working out for me. Is it working out for you? You might be surprised at the answer. If it's not, then you've got to find a mutual way to split the relationship. Okay? But think about yourself first, but not in a selfish way. Because if someone's unhappy, everybody's going to be unhappy. And the more you stay in an unhappy relationship, the more miserable you're going to get, the more resentful you're going to get, the more depressed you're going to get, and more difficult that relationship will become, and it'll affect everybody involved, everybody, even extended family. Because, and by the way, often a job, you're going to go to work and, had a miserable fight with my wife, boyfriend, whatever, don't do that. Because you're going to be sitting there thinking about what happened. Why this happened, instead of doing what you need to do to get ahead. And that's everything. I have too many clients that do that. They stay in these relationships or they get into the relationships for the wrong reason. When you're getting into a relationship, after the physical, start looking at everything else, because trust me, the physical doesn't last long. It doesn't last forever. That's an important part of a relationship too. And if it fades really fast and it never picks up, and you're dead inside because you lack passion, there's another reason why you should consider getting out of that relationship, because believe me, you're going to get resentful, you're going to get angry, and you're going to do something you might regret that might flip everything on its head. All right, folks, the point is you have to make sure that you're happy. By the way, nobody's happy all the time. Just because you're not happy today doesn't mean you can't be happy tomorrow. And you also analyze, it could be just you. I know people that are happy being unhappy. If that's you, then work on that. Because I guarantee your partner sees that and they're not happy. You have to make a good life for yourself. It has to be a good balance. Be happy most of the time, or feel good about things most of the time. Have your confidence most of your time. When you get those down moments where you're angry or you're not happy, think about it. Think about it hard and fast. Don't act irrationally, because that'll, like I said before, flip everything on its head. All right, folks. Always remain hopeful, never hopeless. Always be optimistic, never pessimistic. Have a good day. Bye for now.